What up, everybody? Today, we're going to talk about some secrets to thriving after military service. So, if you've been through TAPS, you know it kind of felt like a check on the block type thing. And for y'all that's going through it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when you get out. So, stay tuned, check out this video, and let me know what y'all think. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is your health and well being. Had to put this first. You know what they say, your health is your wealth, right? Look, prioritize your mental health, guys. I know how it is when you in it, right? But I'm telling you, you really need to prioritize it. It don't matter how mentally tough you think you are. Prioritize your mental health. Suicide rates among veterans are over 17 per day. That is high. So, for you all who continue to serve and have good relationships with your battles who are transitioning, please keep in contact because the civilian side is different. I'm telling you, it is different. Talk to any veteran, they will tell you. Now, initially, when you get that DD 214, you be smiling in the ear. You're going to be so happy, right? The happiness is just on a whole nother level. But that's going to quickly wear off. And then everything feels different. You just gonna start to experience like a mix of emotions. So stay in communication because everyone will get out of the military one day, and you're gonna need a veteran to talk to. And when you're getting out, connect with other veterans. There are several ways you can do so. Start to build those connections prior to your release date. And don't be afraid to use mental health services when you get out. While serving, like I said, I get it because we get told it's for the weak. But don't let that prevent you from getting the help that you need or helping someone else get the help that they need. Let's talk about some networking. Now, a lot of times out here, it's about who you know, not what you know. And what I mean is, you can have like all the qualifications and still don't get that promotion or that job. So, like in the military, you know how it is. You pass that promotion board and requirements to get promoted, and boom, you're promoted. But on the civilian side, like I said, you can meet the qualifications all day and even sometimes exceed them. But the decision to promote you or even hire you boils down to the relationship, that likability. You have to make sure that you build bridges, and if you burn bridges, you best believe you better go and put that fire out. Purpose and community. You are going to miss the connection felt while you were in the military, even those days that just completely sucked. So stay connected with people who understand military life. I'm telling you, because on the other side, the people that don't understand military life, they try to add their input, but it's not the same because their input, they don't understand where you're coming from. They won't understand how you feel. They won't get it. It's completely different. So for that purpose and community, you can look for our local vet groups, join them. You can join some online communities, just some other type of networks that online, just make sure that you get connected with other veterans basically. Now, I talked about relationships. There's more things to it. So let's talk about career and professional development. You need to learn how to translate your military experience into civilian terms on your resume and during interviews. I repeat, you need to learn how to translate your military experience into civilian terms on your resume and during interviews. If not, it's going to go nowhere. They are not going to understand. They don't know what a battalion is, for example. You gotta translate that. They don't know NCO. They like, what is that? You have to translate all those terms you learned, and even with additional things you want to add, like you can't. You get your foot in the door, be like, all right, 1500. No, you gotta translate everything. It's 3 o'clock. You gotta completely translate everything. I know it seems kind of odd, but they're not going to even like try to understand or even meet you in the middle of understanding to make some type of connection. Okay, I'll bend for this, bend for that. No, it's like you are in our world now. Tap to everything that we saying. You're also going to need to learn that becoming a GS employee is not the only option. That's what's constantly pushed, and if you know, it can take forever when you climb through like USA jobs, for example. So there are so many other options out there. HeroHireSolutions.com. Go there, book it, and get your help. Let's talk about some education and skill building. Max out that GI Bill. Max it out. Like, make sure you use it. Okay, what you say about college, make sure you use it. So think about it. Come on, you're getting a housing allowance while your school plus your books are covered. College isn't your thing. Use it for vocational training or even certification programs. Either way, use it. And with skills, several programs out here range from coding, cybersecurity, HVAC, mechanic, whatever it is that you want to do, use it to pay for it because you're going to need it on this side. And while you're in, also doing that transition, there's programs that you can get into these trades while you're on active duty and doing that transition. Research it, use it. Make sure you are fully prepared with getting out. Don't just do on tap and okay, yeah, they say do this, do this. No, do your own research because you got to take care of yourself. Trust me. Let's talk about financial security. Take advantage of veteran benefits. Got your VA home loans, healthcare, tax exemptions, and financial planning resources. So during your transition, make sure you research the benefits that are provided by your state. There's a document that exists that shows it broken down by each state. Do it. Make sure you see what you qualify for. Use it because at the end of the day, you earned it. Basically, look at it like you're not going to have that chain of command that you were once used to that you can go to for advice. It's not going to be there. Civilian side is completely different. You're on your own. You got to do things on your own. Take care of yourself. So, my final words I would say is driving after the military is not about leaving your old identity behind. It's about carrying the skills you learned into a whole new mission. So, thank you all for watching.